Hi and welcome to this short session focusing on a nice neck and shoulder relief. So if you were sitting all day long, maybe in a slouch position, and you feel like, I want to move my shoulders a little, my neck is a little tense and tight, this session is for you. And you can do it on the floor, on a yoga mat, but you can also do it like sitting on a chair. So choose a comfortable seated position and let's go. So let us start with the forearms. So you can start with your left forearm and just give this like a nice massage starting from the elbow up to the wrist. So choose how soft or intense you like it, and you can also like squeeze it a little. It feels like squeezing out the little last bit of toothpaste out of the tube, and maybe this feels kind of nice after maybe sitting on the computer very long and having your hands in this position on your keyboard. So just massage one side and then move over to the other side, and you decide how soft or intense you like it, or maybe it depends on the side you're working the most with. So I'm left-handed, so my left side is always a little bit more tight and needs a little bit more love and attention. I'll just do this for 2-3 more seconds. And then slowly release. And make some fists now with both of your hands, and like start to open and close your fingers. It's like opening and closing, like spirit fingers, and you can do it like in front of your body. And then you can move your hands up overhead, just a little quicker, a little bit more energizing, and then over to your side, opening and closing for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly release your hands down. And one of my favorite moves, I think we do it like in every class. Let's start rolling your shoulders, and you start like with one shoulder at a time. And if your fingertips can come to the floor, or maybe you just let your arms dangle next to you, you focus a little bit on leaving your arms more or less sharp, so the elbows do not bend, that you can make sure that you really roll one shoulder at a time from the shoulder blade. So it's like up to the ear, down, and then roll it back up. One shoulder at a time, and you can let the head and the neck follow, just to include this, to really like mobilize a little, release some tension. And I know we could do this forever. So you decide, maybe you want to keep going with it, but if you're short on time, let's do the next move. So you can sit upright in your chair or on the floor, and then you bring your left fingertips on the ground and you reach the right fingertips up, 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 up. Make sure that the front ribs are not like popping out. So sometimes it's helpful to have your hands on the rib cage. And with your exhale, you really like open up to the left side and reach from the pinky finger. And breathe a little bit more into your right rib cage. Open up. And at the same time, you feel the right sit bone grounding more down. So really open up, make some space. Like a silent inhale through the nose, an audible exhale out of the mouth. One more time. And with your next inhale, you slowly come back up, and we switch over to the other side. So the right fingertips are down, or maybe you grab the handle of your chair and you reach the left fingers up, 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 up. always the option to secure the position of your rib cage. And with your exhale, bend over to your left side. And really open into the rib cage on the left. The left sit bone is rooting down. And just relax your head with it a little. So look down maybe. Maybe you feel an extra stretch on your neck here as well. And with your next inhale, you slowly come back up. And from here, we do this again, but this time we add like a little twist, a little rotation. So the movement is like reaching up with the right arm, bending over, and then you come back to center, bend the elbow, and punch over to your left. Come back to center, reach the right arm up, and then punch over. Do it 2 more times. You reach up, bend over, sit bones are equally grounded, and then you punch over. Last time, go slow and controlled back to center. Last time, punch over to the left. And do it on the other side. So left arm reaches up, bend over, side bend, come back to center, bend the elbow, and then punch over to the right. Reach up and over. And the pelvis stays like in its neutral position, so you're not turning from your pelvis, but the upper body, like the rib cage, rotates above it. 1 more time, and punch over. Nice. Find your center again. And now open your arms wide. Again, imagine there's like a second pair of hands holding your rib cage in, so the rib cage are not opening up, you close them down. And then you open up, like the thumbs are reaching back. And then you'd bring your fingers to center, like they touch in center, and you bring them on your sternum. Make sure that you reach your elbows up, and from here you only bring the chin in. So it's not like you're rounding in your upper back. And just hold your fingertips on your sternum, relax here, elbows are still up. Take an inhale, let the breath like really travel into the back side of your body. Exhale it out. 2 more. Inhale, exhale it out. Last time. And exhale, slowly release, bring your head back up, let your hands release next to you. And let's do one final move together. And imagine it's like opening and closing a book. And maybe you've done this before, like in a tabletop position, but you can also do it here in a seated position, on a chair, cross-legged, or your legs wide, whatever feels good. Make sure that your sit bones feel grounded and like equally weighted on the floor. And you bring your right hand behind your head and you really like push the head a little bit more into your hand. The left hand can be on the left knee. And then it's like bringing elbow to elbow. So there's no need that it touches like in, but you really kind of want to connect it. So you inhale in center. When you exhale, you bring elbow to elbow like a close rotation. And then you open back up. Inhale. Exhale. And keep going with it. And the left hand on the knee is securing the position a little. So this elbow or this arm stays straight all the time. 1 more time. And when you inhale, you come back to center, release the right hand behind your head and switch side. So left hand behind your head, really move it back so you find your neutral head position here. Inhale, imagine there's the second pair of hands on your ribcage. Exhale, slight rotation. And then keep going, inhaling. You can see that my elbows are not coming close together. It's just like you're reaching to this side. And combine it with your breath. Inhale and exhale. One last time. And exhale. And slowly come back to center. Release the hand behind your head. And just for a moment, soften the gaze, close your eyes, tune in. Maybe you feel like moving the shoulders again, like rolling them up and down. Maybe there's a slight swaying in your body. And whenever you're ready to move on with your day, come back to the room you're in, open your eyes, and thank you so much for joining me today.